The latest consumer privacy changes are making advertisers worried. I've heard of many advertisers in the market who are cutting edge, sweating, and up at night worrying about how their advertising campaigns will be impacted by the latest consumer privacy changes. You might have already heard about the GDPR, the famous GDPR that came out back in 2018. But in 2021, we're seeing more and more cases of third-party cookies being eliminated. That is the obsolescence of a DMP. That is the Safari browser having the ITP. But we're also seeing the most popular case of all, everyone's asking us about. That is iOS 14's new changes to the IDFA. If you didn't already know, IDFA stands for Identifier for Advertiser. Within iOS 14 now, before someone can collect the IDFA of a user, they have to actually ask permission, and it's very clear to the end user that they can either deny or accept the IDFA. And there's probably little incentive to actually accept it. But this is actually a big win for end consumer privacy. I do agree with that. But what does this mean for advertisers? How does this impact applications who rely on their application for actual revenue? Firstly, for advertisers, especially those who use remarketing and retargeting in their acquisition campaigns, will be highly limited because the IDFA they can use is only for those users who've opted in. Also, let's discuss apps that host in-app advertising. Now with in-app advertising, again, you cannot personalize the ad unless you have access to the IDFA to a certain extent. So in this case, being able to personalize your ads with an application to therefore earn more ad revenue could also be limited as well.
From our customers' experience, advertisers and apps with strong first-party data will have an advantage in the new environment. This means you need your own customer's data platform, CDP. A CDP helps businesses to connect all the data sources together, unify customers and user identification, and also get more genuine insights into your customers and users.
This can all take place while also respecting end user privacy. Because to be honest, at the end of the day, what's really important for all of you is to make sure you're creating the best possible end user experience. And if you're not, I'm sorry, but you're already losing against your competitors. So, at Master Concept, we use either two things. We either make a custom-built CDP solution for our customers, or we actually apply a tool called Segment. Segment's one of the leaders in the market for CDP when it comes to data connecting. As you can see in my segment here, I'm actually linking together all my different platforms as data sources. That is mobile app, website, as well as various other cloud platforms. Within Segment, I'm actually able to control how data's sent in and sent out of the platform. So I'm tracking and sending only data that's meant to be sent. In this case, it helps protect against data leakage. There's also a really cool feature within Segment called Personas. This is where I actually create my single user identification. This means I combine my user identification across all their platform experiences. So for example, I can link a customer's or user's use within my Android application and their website use, as well as other platforms as well. It's actually limitless. But what's unique here is that this customer or user who's used all my various platforms has one single profile in Segment. And now this profile can be sent to all different tools downstream. That means I can create an audience out of their use cases and traits across different platforms, like their mobile app and website usage, and then send these audiences to platforms downstream, like my data warehouse, my analysis tools like Mixpanel, as well as my messaging platform like Airship, and even Facebook for remarketing. You can do retargeting and remarketing using the audiences you create within Segment that you're then exporting to Facebook ads.
In order to survive in new changes, you should prioritize data governance and develop new data collection strategies to increase the volume of persistent IDs or user-specific identifiers, like email or phone. Maybe encourage site login through improved authenticated experiences or offering incentives. And remember, at the end of the day, it's all about creating the best possible experience for your customers and users.
If you want to learn more about how a CDP can benefit you, or how to set one up, or how we can do it for you, or even how to benefit your end user experience and respect their data privacy and make sure you're currently in line with regulations around the world, leave us a comment down below or email us directly at digital_lab@hkmci.com.